to accomplish leading up to Wednesday?
Well, we had a good crew together out there on the court today for practice. It was good to have Myles Turner there. It was good to have TJ Warren there. It was good to have that whole group in practice. Getting ready for game one. It's the season has started, so it's time to have our offense and defense all in great shape and ready to go and be ready to compete at a very, very high level. That's the important thing in getting ready for game one.
Hey, Michael.
Nate, have you settled on your starting five? And if so, have you notified the players? And if you have, could you share it with us if you've done so?
Yeah, I haven't really settled on it. I have some thoughts, but I'm just keep working in practice here. And as you know, we looked at different combinations in preseason games, and we do the same in practice. And I kind of like it when Domas and Myles are guarding each other in practice, and I like it when they're on the same team in practice. But we're getting closer to it, getting closer to settling in on that starting five for game one. But we'll see how it goes.
Other questions?
You mentioned Myles and TJ practicing today. Do you expect to have both of them available for you on Wednesday?
I think so. That's my thought. I mean, they were in a full physical contact practice today, and they look good. There was a lot of 5-on-5 today, and that's what I would expect. I think they're getting the green light to get closer and closer to that.
Other questions? We got a light crowd today. Jay or Tyler, do you have anything?
Yeah, I'll ask another thing. Nate, is it when I ask you about your starting five, have you it seems like whatever starting five you have at any particular point, do you kind of leave it open-ended that it can always change, or are you one of those types that you like to kind of stick with what you got for, until proven otherwise?
No, I like what you said. I think it's something that you have to be flexible, and starting lineups can change, and they will change. Absolutely. I don't think you can get just stuck in one lineup during the course of the season. I think during the season, you have to play small. I know you guys have heard me say this a lot, and you have to play big. You have to play fast. You just have to play different ways and look at things as the regular season progresses. So I would never say that I'm just set on a starting five. I'm always looking to continue to do the right thing for our team and improve our team and give us the best chance to go out there and win.
MJB, you got something?
I do. With TJ Warren having been unavailable throughout the preseason, has that affected his conditioning, and could it impact how you might use him in these early games?
The one thing about TJ, it's a great question. The one thing about TJ is he's always ready for a game. I mean, like of all the guys, he's the one that you could quickly insert into a game without playing any preseason, without even practicing, and he would do very well. Now, conditioning, you're right. It's a good point, good part of your question. He is getting in better and better shape, and I think he's in really good shape even after I looked at him today. He went hard yesterday in the gym. He went hard in practice today in the gym. So I think his conditioning now, will it be 100% conditioning for TJ Warren? No, it probably won't, but it'll be very close, and he's ready. He's a gamer.
J. Michael.
Hey, Nate, following up on what I've already asked you about starters, how do you deal with players, or you talk to players? Because in terms of, hey, sometimes you're going to start tonight, other times you won't, because, obviously different players handle it differently, because some people really put a lot of stock into being in the starting lineup, and other guys, it doesn't really bother them. How do you kind of navigate that with your players to explain to them that, hey, you might be starting tonight, but tomorrow you might not be?
Right. I think that it's my personality on that as well. Another great question. I just think I don't think it's the end of the world or all end be end of who the starting five is. And I just don't think it's like that's a major deal or a major issue. Our guys know I'm going to start the five that I think are going to give us the best chance to start the game. And I'll end with the five that give us the best chance to end the game and win the game. I've never put so much emphasis on it. I've always been very flexible with a starting five, and I just think that's the way a team should be.
Anything